Okay, I just got out of Dollar Tree. It's probably about an hour later or more, give or take. And I was in the parking lot. I was watching all of a sudden these birds, crows and some other kind. They started walking, all walking in one direction. I mean, a whole bunch and way down, not right next to one another. There must be somebody feeds them at a certain time, and somehow they know, they see that person. But anyway, the only thing that happened this time, and there are two things really in a Dollar Tree, because every time I go to this huge Dollar Tree, usually there's some kind of drama, not created by me. Okay, and I am not a fan of people who create drama and then try to involve everybody in it. You know, doesn't matter, total stranger. I mean, if it's an emergency, that's a different story. But just people who love to create drama. And anyway, the only thing that happened there is, and I don't know if they do it purposefully, like this woman. I was going to the restroom in there, and in the restroom, well, right outside of it is a place that says no shopping carts beyond this point. And I mean, I always put my shopping cart right there, and usually there's none there. If there is one, I wonder if somebody's in there. Okay, you know, I'll come back later. But this time there was nothing there, so I still knocked on the door and just checked to make, you know, the key, they put it on the outside of the door. Okay, anyway. So anyway, I, you know, went in, but before I could, you know, I parked my shopping cart right there. And I looked up and there was this woman, you know, probably around my age, a little younger. She was walking really fast, like she was going to get ahead of me. I'm like, man, she must have been tailgating me in the store. I have a thing against people tailgating me. I you know, what I do, I drive a lot, and what I do for health insurance, short version. But I drive a lot, and I am so sick of people who think that they have to be first. Even when you're turning, like you're in the right lane and you're turning right, they somehow think they're going to leapfrog over you. Like one lane, everybody stopped there at the light, and then as I'm turning, they really, that's the only way to describe it. They think they're somehow going to get ahead of me in a turning lane. Leapfrog. It's so sickening. You know, anyway, that's why I call this place Narcissismville, this area. Anyway, one of the reasons. But, so she was really, I'm serious thinking that she was going to get in front of me. If she had had an emergency and asked, say, please, fine, you know, I'm not stopping anybody, you know, if they have an emergency. But the way she didn't say anything like that. She didn't say anything. But she got right up to me and she just stopped. I just looked over at her and she just stopped. She turned around and walked the other way, which was a good idea. I have no filter anymore, my friends. I would say stand in line and wait your turn. I have actually done that to people who do that crap. Like the people who put their hand in front of your face. You know, you just walked up to there and you're reaching your hand to pick something off the, you know, on the aisle, off of the whatever is there, peg or on a peg or on the shelf. And you do that, and the person walks right up to you and puts their hand in front of your face, their whole hand and arm, to reach the same item you were looking at, to reach one of them. Man, rude, so rude. And I had that happen way too many times, and that's when I started doing stuff like I made videos years ago about this kind of stuff. I locked my purse in, you know, where you can put the kid, you know, if you have a kid, a baby that's small enough to, or a child small enough to sit in there, you lock them in. Yeah, that's what I do with my purse. So, make sure it's good and secure in there. You know, I don't trust people anymore after those crazy things. People just, well, one woman, I know I've had it happen twice. One of my excused because she had an infant, a newborn with her, and she seemed exhausted. Newborn, exhausted. Do I need to say any more? So, but yeah. Okay, but she actually, like, the shelves are in front of me, and she actually bent down to grab something off the bottom shelf, which was near my, oh, you're gonna hit me, because I'm stopping here. Yeah, smart. Seriously. Oh my goodness, seriously, what is up with people? I should have run it. They got somewhere to go. They have to be there, so they got to put my life in danger, yes. Seriously. Oh my goodness, you stop here. You stop anytime you see any of these. My goodness, I don't give advice, but come on. Who doesn't know that? Really. Okay, just for that, I'm going to drive the speed limit through here. Go a little slower. No, I'm not that mean. I obey the law. Let's just put it that way. I'm not perfect, but I obey the law on purpose. Anyway, somebody's going to try to get that parking spot. Oh, right. Now I'm going to become a critic. I'm on a roll today. My goodness. Like, you know, when people, they tailgate you in a parking spot. They tell you, like this person right here did. Really, really. My goodness. Better than this one. But anyway, finally cooling down. That was the second thing. That was the first thing. And let's get back to this part of it. The first thing was that with the restroom, and as I was coming out of the store, or right before I did go to check out and all that, my face started burning. I was like, what the crap is this? And it just kept burning, and that happens when I'm allergic to something, you know, that I've touched. And the only thing I can figure out, it was burning when I got my car, and unfortunately, I have nothing that's wet, just water to clean it. Usually I do. You hear this noise? They're called, Huggies Natural Care Sensitive and Fragrance Free wipes, I guess you call them. But I use them for my hands when I'm out working, and my face if something like that happens. And well, they're dry. So, and I have some in my purse, and they're dry. So yeah, it's been pretty hot. I mean, in my purse. I don't leave my purse outside. So anyway, so that happened. There's two things. Usually it's not that kind of thing. Those weren't really. Well, the first one, the woman, it was a little bit of a drama, but yeah, just maybe entitlement, you could call it. Like she felt like she was entitled to go to the restroom first, and then she saw, you know, I was undoing my purse, by the way, I added that part, as she was coming up, and apparently she saw that I'm quite a bit of a gentle giant. I don't use that, by the way. I totally forget about my whole life, you know, unless something happens that brings it to attention, but that's after the fact, you see. Yeah. Okay, I think he said he was going to make, Adam said he was going to make some spaghetti. I'm not really such a fan, and I'm going to go stop and get some chicken. So there's a place, Church's Chicken here. They don't put too much sodium. You can't even taste sodium, and well, I can't. Neither one of us, Adam or I. It's fine by me. But oh, my face still feels it. I tried to. One of them was a little less dry, but my goodness. And what I think that my best, I was starting to say that, my best guess is that I was looking at those, you know, what do they call them? You know, like they're flowers and plastic, fake flowers, whatever you call them. I don't ever use them, except maybe every blue moon I buy some. This is a blue moon. When I say blue moon, I'm talking about maybe years. I saw some the other day. I said, yeah, it's time to replace these. They've been there for years after years. And so I want some for harvest, you know, this next month is the autumn season, meteorologically. And when's the actual? isn't it? It's the 21st, somewhere around there. Okay, I don't know why you're trying to pull and hit me, but nope. I'm not going to move so you can have all 3 lanes to yourself. Oh my goodness, that looks like one of those fleet people. If you know, you know. But anyway, but I got some of those, and I'm guessing that's what it is. Some of them had that, what is it called when they make them soft? You know, some part of them are soft, and it's kind of, you can just peel off if it's not put on right, not glued or whatever, however they put it on there. And I think that's what it is. Some of it had come off, and yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what you call the stuff. Okay, so really, I guess it's supposed to be faux velvet or something. It just crumbles off if you mess with it too much, and that could be what it was. So next time I remember, don't get those for me. Wow, because my face, I'm serious. It feels like it's burning. We don't know what they're putting up here. I keep hoping it's a Walmart neighborhood market. You can't really see it, but they just started tearing up everything out there one day, and it's been like that for years. But there was a, okay, now you're going to change lanes and try to hit me here. I got it. Serious. And what would you guess? We all want to know. It'll probably be months before we know. You know? Anyway. I see all of here, all of there, all of everywhere. That thing does not work. Has never worked. I don't think ever. So why do they open it? Maybe they're still working on it. Maybe they'll finally fix it after all these years. So, oh my goodness, it's hot, hotter than Hades. I was going to go out and work this morning, earlier today, and I kept putting it off. And then it got hot, and what I put off was that I was going to then decide, no. What the heck was that? Really? Seriously.